Welcome to She Blossoms. I'm Lori. I want to share 50 things, 50 reasons I love being 50. The first 10 here in the Rose Garden are more emotional. Number 1, freedom from my past beliefs and stories that were holding me down and bringing me pain. Number 2, a much higher degree of self-acceptance and even self-love. Number 3, acceptance of the family that I have and release of the family that I wish I had. Number 4, huge sense of freedom because now I'm a grown-up, which means that I can do whatever I want. I'm 50, except I don't get seniors discounts yet. Number 5, the knowledge that time is running out. I'm halfway home, so that gives me more motivation to do weird stuff like sit in a garden and talk about how much I love being 50. Number 6, related to number 5, much more focus and determination to do things now, because if not now, when? Number 7, much less approval seeking. I have given up my tendency, more or less, to be a people pleaser. Number 8, less worry about how things might turn out, how I wished things had turned out, and how things are turning out. It's going to turn out the way it's going to turn out, and it's going to be good. Number 9, my past griefs are resolved. I've worked through them. I'm fine with what I've lost, and I don't carry grief around with me anymore. Number 10, current losses are less painful and profound because I understand now that everything comes to pass, not to stay. The next set of reasons are the social reasons I love being 50. Number 12, I'm less judgmental and critical of other people. Number 13, going along with that, I'm more humble and I'm aware of my own weaknesses, flaws, and mistakes that I've made. Number 14, I'm more likely to ask, do I really know what's best for that person or that family or the world? Number 15, I'm fine with criticism, negative feedback, even rejection. It doesn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Number 16, I'm more aware of and accepting of my own need to be alone and not hang out with people very much. Number 17, I'm much quicker to recognize that everybody has a story. Number 18, I'm less eager to educate people on how they should live, what they should think, how they should grieve loss, or how they should move forward in relationships. Number 19, I'm more likely to talk to strangers, make eye contact when I pass people, and even just say hi. Number 20, I'm more trusting of people. Maybe not more trusting, but I'm more willing to give people the benefit of the doubt when they cut me off in traffic or butt ahead of me in line. I'm like, you probably have your reason, so be it. The next set of reasons I love being in my 50s is more physical and health oriented. Number 21 is Violet. I bought a bike. I feel like a kid again when I ride, and I haven't ridden since I was in Africa 20 years ago. Number 22, I'm more aware of my body's ability to heal when I do break my shoulder or have bad bunion pains or have an ulcerative colitis attack. Number 23, I'm much more aware and knowledgeable about how my body functions. Everything from how the intestines work to how slowly I should be chewing my food. Number 24, I'm much less scared of illness, and I'm not scared at all of dying. I'm not even really afraid of feeling pain because I know that there are drugs that can help with that. Number 25, I'm much more aware of my physical presence and how I can use my body to serve the world, to connect with you. Starting this YouTube channel, and that's a huge part for me of being 50. Number 26, my body has really shown me, and so has my health, that this too shall pass. Whatever it is, no matter how painful it is, it will pass. Number 27, I'm much more sensitive to and aware of how food and drink affects my body. And that includes how massages make me feel, how drugs make me feel, and how my body reacts to other people's energy. Number 28, I love not getting my period. Number 29, I don't care if people see me naked. If they happen to catch a glimpse of my butt or my boobs. Number 30, the age spots on my face and my hands and my wrinkles and even my saggy bits are tangible reminders that I'm halfway there and it's time to live as fully and deeply and madly as possible, because if not now, when? The next set of reasons that I love being 50 are all work, career, and money oriented. Number 31, I'm glad that my degrees are done. I have a Master of Social Work, a Bachelor of Psychology, and a Bachelor of Education, and they were fun and interesting, but it was a lot of time, effort, and energy to get those degrees. Number 32, I experienced what it's like to get a book published and have a literary agent. Number 33, my achievements matter less to me. My job title, my position, my education, it doesn't mean as much now that I'm 50. Number 34, it took me this long, now that I'm 50, to realize that I'm a creator. I love making stuff, whether it's books or blogs and now YouTube videos. I had no idea how much I'd enjoy finding different locations to share stuff with you and editing my videos, and also even just talking to the camera. Number 35, financial stability. Number 36, I like that I've worked at more than 50 jobs for sure, probably closer to 75 jobs in my life, and that's tough to do unless you're a 50-year-old woman. Number 37, I'm not wrapped up in making my mark on the world or leaving a legacy or building a big business. Number 38, I know now that I'm 50 that I need to challenge myself in intellectual ways. I need to grow and keep learning, but that doesn't mean I have to go back to school or even start new businesses. It means that I get to try new things like learning how to do YouTube. Number 39, now that I'm in my 50s, I'm not as attached to my contributions to the world. I never really was attached to my books or my blog posts or my writing. I've always been able to just submit to editors and not worry about what the reaction is. I don't take it personally. But now that I'm making these videos, I'm even less attached to how I look and what people think. And that's not something that would have happened in my earlier years. The last 10 reasons that I love being 50 are spiritually based. They're about my spiritual growth and how I'm learning about God. I recorded it, and then I got the feeling about halfway through that I just wasn't happy with the way it sounded and the way it felt. So I decided that I would skip the last 50 reasons and just give you number 50, and that is, I discovered that I really like blowing you kisses. Mwah. Take good care of yourself, because you are worth taking good care of.